King's Country at kingscountry.net. No news. The news here is that I'm back on the air. I'm going to do a few hours here on the Jim King of the Radio show today. Give you some audio samples of the TV show, the Jim King of the TV show, that is. We're featuring country music royalty this week. It's a royalty and Rising Rebels episode of the Jim King of the TV show. The royalty part is Daryl Worley. Give you some audio samples, like I said, coming up in just a few moments on King's Country. Stay with me and welcome to a TGIF edition.
Oh, bury me beneath the willow one.
King's Country with kingscountry.net. That's John Pardee. Not party, Pardee. As in tequila time. No tequila time here, but it's radio time. May have a cerveza or two tonight. Dos Equis, please. Dressed. We talked about maybe going to the grill tonight. Maybe we'll see you there in the grill on Calder and Beaumont. Who knows? I'm Jim King of the Radio. Come on in and enjoy this TGIF edition. As I mentioned in the last break, we'll be previewing this week's Jim King of the TV show, but it's all about radio. And Charlie Pride next. I'm Jim King.
We have a really big show.
A king-size show.
Streaming from the studio of King of the Road Productions in Beaumont, Texas, Jim King of the Radio driving you through the 12 o'clock hour. That was Dottie West. Got some Merle Hag. Got the Hag coming up next. But right now, I want to give you a little audio sample of the TV extravaganza this weekend. We're calling this one a Royalty and Rising Rebels episode. One of the royalty, we'll close it out with royalty. Frank Martin Gilligan. Remember that name? He's kind of royalty in our region. Maybe not had a lot of national success since Mason Dixon back in the 80s, but he's a mainstay here. We'll also have the Southeast Texas debut of Tulane Summer's new video as our Jackson Hill Park and Marine music clip of the week from Nashville. And we're going to cruise to Jackson Hill Park and Marine to check out country music royalty. Daryl Worley. Here's that audio sample I promised.
This is our first slow song of the night. It's also my first #1 single on country radio. And that's been a long time ago. Yeah, let's do this one, boys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The look of surrender in your eyes, where your soft brown hair would fall. I miss the power of your kiss when we made love. Oh, but baby, most of all, I miss my
I got involved in country radio about the time your career took off. I was working in Elk City, Oklahoma. Then I moved to Clear Channel in Beaumont, Texas. I was doing afternoons on the country station. I remember the first song we played of yours, it was A Good Day to Run.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, our program director, Mickey Ashworth, put that in. I thought it was a great song. And then I met you at Whiskey River shortly after that. You had short hair then.
Right. Yeah. I saw you earlier today when we were eating lunch, and immediately when I saw your face, I'm one of those people. I don't know why that is. I can't forget a face. I saw you and I went, I know that guy from somewhere. And so 20-something years ago, I still remembered your face. So
it could be the hat, because I've been wearing this around for that long length of time. I started wearing this almost 30 years ago in Elk City, Oklahoma. But I loved your music, and we played all. I think you had 18 charting singles.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we played all of them. And one of the biggest country songs of all time, Have You Forgotten, came out right after 9/11. That was really like the pinnacle of your career at that point, wasn't it?
It was a big song. We had a lot of other shining moments, I guess you could say, but it'd be hard to top Have You Forgotten. It's been 7 weeks at number one spot on the country music chart, so I won't ever probably have anything that'll blow that away.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. Hey, you did a little rodeo back in the high school days, didn't you, there in San Antonio?
I did. I rode bulls and bareback broncs in the sport of rodeo for several years. And my brother had a great career in bull riding, Mike Bandy. And we were raised around. My dad had bucking bulls, and we had Bandy's Arena there in San Antonio. And a lot of the kids started out riding there, including my brother. And I was riding bulls and bareback horses and playing music under a big oak tree. That's where I started.
You were doing it all. Back then, did you think that you wanted to be a rodeo star or a radio star?
Well, I wanted to be a singing bull rider, but I got bucked off and beat up and banged up, and I decided I'd just be a singer, which is a lot better.
A little safer, huh?
Yeah, a lot safer.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. King's Country at kingscountry.net. Thanks for listening on this TGIF. I'm Jim King of the radio. Being a parent is hard, I hear. I've never been one. I will be getting married, though, in September. I'm engaged. But being a parent is hard, according to John Pardee, especially when you're used to cussing all the time. Here's what John Pardee had to say about it.
I'm trying to not curse as much.
You can if you want to.
I've been trying to be good, also because now my baby girls are starting to be copycats of stuff. So, and it starts everywhere.
Well, don't let me be a bad influence.
I know, but I'm trying. I try to clean it. It all starts in practice, right? All starts in practice. What you do in practice, playing the game.
King's Country, kingscountry.net. It's a TGIF. I'm Jim King of the radio. Thanks for riding shotgun with me. It's blue skies and green lights all day long. Beautiful day in southeast Texas. Hope it is in your neck of the woods. Hey, stay with me. We're going to zoom off to Nashville and talk to a couple of really cool cats. They call themselves Two-Lane Summer. And we're going to debut their new song, the audio portion of it, here on the Jim King of the radio show. It just was released. It's their first video, and I think it's going to be a hit. And there's a little inside story about me with them. We may use it for my wedding song. The wedding coming up September 20th. Anyway, hang on tight. We're going to zoom off to Nashville with Two-Lane Summer coming up.
I'll be your man, your best friend, your fire in the night. And thank God for every second you're in my life till the day that I die. King of the road.
Howdy, folks. Jim King of the TV and radio here with a very touching song today. In fact, almost brought me to tears watching it just before I got to talk to these two guys, Joe and Chris, there in Nashville. Till the Day I Die. What a fantastic video. Really emotional. You guys did a wonderful job with that. Did you guys write it?
Yes, sir, we did.
Uh-huh.
With Ash Bowers and Mike Mobley.
That's Chris. You're from Mississippi. And Joe is from Pennsylvania.
Illinois.
Illinois. Okay. I used to live in that neck of the woods in Wisconsin, but so we got a northerner and a southerner that met in Nashville writing songs on Music Row. And the rest is going to be history, I think, because I think you're going to skyrocket with this song. I really do.
We're excited. We're excited, man.
I'll have a little announcement. I'm getting married in September. The first time I've done it, finally found a keeper, Suzanne, and we were engaged, and I think I'm going to use this song in my wedding. I'd like to have you guys come play it for us.
That would be awesome.
In Beaumont, Texas.
That would be my first time being in Texas, so that'd be pretty iconic.
That'd be my second. So
we're having it at her house, her little palace, but you guys are welcome to come. If you want to come play that song, we could record it and do another video.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be sick.
No pressure.
Hey, I'm just going to brag on Chris. He is incredible playing keys. So I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
Bring the keyboard out. Get a little serenade.
Something tells me I'll look back at this tape in a few years and people say, no, you didn't talk to those guys, Tulane Summer. That never happened. And I'll say, I knew them. I got to talk to them before they became real famous. Now I can't go 100 yards from them. But they're the duo of the year. Did you know that? In the CMA and the ACMs. That's them.
They'll say, they didn't play your wedding. And then you'll be like, check it out.
Yeah, they never came to my wedding. She's actually got a piano there, a baby grand, in the where we're having the wedding. So we're all set up, guys.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
I love a grand, man. I love a good grand.
Well, what was the location for this video? It was gorgeous, too, the scenery. Where was that?
That was in Swaney, Tennessee, about 2 hours south of Nashville.
Looks kind of mountainous there.
Yeah.
And that cool old piano, where did you get that?
We got that from one of our buddies. He let us borrow it for to shoot. But it was scary, man, because we were right there near the edge of a cliff. It was crazy. So.
Wow. Are you afraid of heights?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Here comes Quartz Hill Records recording artist Tulane Summer with Till the Day That I Die as our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week from Nashville. KingsCountry.net is Jim King of the radio, driving you through the 1 o'clock hour now, if you're keeping track. Hey, you got breaking news from the music world. Ed Sheeran was asked if he will ever go country. Here's what he said.
I've made country songs in the past. They've just never come out. I feel like I have to do it properly, and I think when you transition to country, you can't transition back. Nashville's like my favorite city in the States, and it's always been like my end goal would be like, I'm going to move to Nashville and transition to country. But I think you just have to do it properly. It's like it's a genre you have to really respect. It's not just dip in and out.
Hey, thanks for streaming us. King's Country, kingscountry.net. Like I said earlier, it's blue skies and green lights in southeast Texas. I may go for about a 2-mile walk this afternoon. It's been a busy week. I think I had several days where I spent 10, 12 hours in front of this computer, editing video for the week. I had a lot of it this week. Things are just picking up. Oh, and my YouTube channel, it's skyrocketed. About 2-3 months ago, I started doing these YouTube shorts from all my archives, clips from the past and some of the newer stuff and even the newest stuff. And my YouTube streams have shot up from around 20,000 a month, or 28 days, now to every 28 days, 162,000 this morning. Man, like I said, it's skyrocketing. So check it out, the Jim King of the TV and radio official YouTube channel. I'm Jim King. Keep it between the ditches. Have a good one. I'll see you out and about this weekend, I hope somewhere, if you reside in southeast Texas. Later, Gators.
Long live the king.
Hi, I'm I'm Jim King, a.k.a. Jim King of the Road. Thanks for listening to the most magnificent country music mix on the planet with King's Country Internet Radio. Catch yours truly for the nationally recognized and multi-award winning Jim King of the Radio Show, middays here on King's Country. On the Jim King of the Radio Show, we feature exclusive interviews with your favorite country artists, along with celebrity silliness, a little sports, a little weather, and my iconic King of the Road adventures. And don't miss the Jim King of the TV Show, airing 6 times per week in Southeast Texas on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and always on my Jim King of the TV and Radio YouTube channel. And thanks again for streaming King's Country.